Today's concrete therapy is going to be different. We're going to take this big chunk of styrofoam. And this is the not the best styrofoam, like it's more fragile. I like the really dense one, but I do like all the holes in this one. I want to make a 4-hole indoor planter. I guess it'd be indoor or outdoor. They're pretty deep. And the way I'm going to do it, different than the others, is instead of pouring cement, we're going to apply the cement to the styrofoam and see how challenging it is. And I'm even going to do the inside. I might have to use a brush or something, but pretty excited about this project. Let's get started. I'm going to do the bottom first and try to get as many sides as I can and let that dry so that I have something to hang on to, you know, when I'm doing this. So that's my idea right now. Once I do it, I'll realize I should have done it differently, but I'm going to do that. And I'm going to put a little bit of water on this brush, and I'm going to get a little damp because I just want to see how that works. I'm going to compare it and just do a little of it. See how it spreads on here. This styrofoam is noisy. Again, this is like a cheap one. Trying not to break the styrofoam too, because there we go. I'm holding it like a baby. There you go. Supporting it with my body and my hand and my shoulder, and I can feel we'll make that chunk go away too. That little chip has got to go. Let that dry a little bit. Okay. I do like the water part. As I get down to this part, there's no water on it, but it's some more power. I want to see the difference between the area that I misted and the area that I didn't. I feel like I'm kind of like I'm playing a violin or something. Oh, so you. Getting a lot of coverage. So this stuff goes far. Whoa. Solo mio. It does want to pull. Like, it's going to be different when we use a hard styrofoam. Like, see how little pieces come off? That's okay. You could actually use ground up styrofoam and concrete as an aggregate. There's those clouds moving in. It's been raining for a few days. It's supposed to rain some more, but I'm taking this opportunity to get out here and try to get some of this. It's been raining bad. I shouldn't say that because it's not as bad as a lot of places. And we do need rain. We always need rain here. I really like how much coverage I get with very little material, very little cement. I should go ahead and get on the side now. Might as well do this side over here. This is fun. The difference is the material is a little more expensive, but you're not going to use very much of it to do this. And you don't have to do any mixing. I don't mind mixing, but like as far as labor wise, this is way easier. Okay. This is really think it through because I'm starting to lose a place to hold and use my body. So I might have made the wrong choices earlier. And I don't want to break it by holding inside here. The piece is real fragile, I could easily break it. finding it, I grab close in here. It'll depend on the mold you're using. It's my little palette. I hear you, Crow. I hear you. Mm-hmm. Right. Well, you're a know-it-all. I'm just trying to figure it out. You can do better. Go for it. Get my little wet brush. Very little water. Just helps it slide across it. Mr. Crow approves. Scrape some off on there. I know, I just did that. How cool is this though? You go in and they have cool mold. Like when you find the styrofoam, they ship weird stuff in. Some of the shapes are really cool. I mean, this one's pretty straightforward, but it'll still be unique. You know, like a 4-hole planter. Like the holes you want in there, the drain holes, super easy to put in when you're just doing this. Super easy. Agua. Por favor. And then some of my patch. Sun's coming out. Crow is going off. It's a good day. I know, buddy. I know. Same crow, I'm sure. Says the same thing every time. Okay, you gotta be careful on these edges. Like I just did that. No biggie. But if you got wherever it's a stronger edge here. Once you get in here, it's narrower. So I just got too aggressive right there with my mix. But we can fix it. If we can break it, we can fix it. It's amazing how that sun is just, how fast it's changing my temperature. It's raising my core temperature up. Everybody's happy the sun's coming out. Crow, me. It's gonna make this dry up faster. And we'll be able to get our next coats on sooner. I know I'm not doing the greatest job filming this, but trying. Okay guys, I just want to get this one more edge and then let it all dry. I'm very happy with that. Okay, get off my trowel. There we go. There we go. Sometimes it does help to talk to inanimate objects. I think. Okay, this is coming along splendidly. Say you've never used one of these. So what? Try it. Try things. You know, don't get excited about, like, if something you've never tried before, get into the habit of being like, wow, I've never tried that. I want to try it. Versus, oh, I can't do that because you've never done it. You don't know if you can do it. Some people are going to do it real easy. Some people might have to struggle a little bit, try harder, but still can do it. And some of you are artistic. This is freaking giving you a wonderful opportunity to display that, like using your hands. Like nobody's going to do it like me. Nobody's going to leave a crappy mess like that. That's my crappy mess. That's mine. All right. So, all the way around it. This is going to be interesting. How are we going to fill that inside? What are you guys thinking? I know I could do the top with a trowel, some of that inside there, but I'm dealing with a square and in those big radiuses. I'm thinking I might try a glove and put that first coat down, or brush. But right now my mind's thinking, hey, just double up on my gloves, smooth it out in there. We gotta let this dry so that we can come back and finish that off. Try to get it laid down by hand and then try to smooth it out. Oh yeah, I think I'm liking that. But I should start down on the bottom, I think. Just twirl it around in there. Twirl it around. cover everything up. See? So I'm in the bottom. Yeah, there it adjusted. And then I just work my way out, swirling around there. This is awesome. Use your hands for everything. Man, I like this. Just increased productivity by using my hands. We just learn things as we go. We know where we want to end up, and we just start experimenting until we get there. Now, I got to get this top. I might as well try it with the glove. You know what I mean? See what happens, because so far I'm liking the glove. Smooth it in with my hand, and then use my trowel as needed. At least for this layer. Okay, so this is what we've got so far. I like it. I definitely think this is gonna work. So this part's already dried, so is the bottom. I'll let this cure, dry, and then see if I want to do another coat or if I like what we've got already. Very interesting, don't you think? In the bottom you can see I put like three little weep holes in there. Yeah, you can see through there now. So your drainage for your plants. I put a little broom on the top. Hopefully it shows up on there. By a little broom, I mean that was the finish I put on. I just brushed it with a little paintbrush. Give it a texture. Thinking I'm gonna put one more coat on the sides and then broom it or brush it. Use this little brush. I'll either do just a broom, or I might do a little radius, a rotary broom. We'll see. I'm experimenting as I go. So here we go. So see, like that. That's like a little trowel finish, and you can see the little trowel marks. Or what we could do is, where you take this brush, you want it to be wet. And we got a broom finish. So I'm leaning towards a broom finish just because I won't have to wait as long. That's one side. Okay, see what I'm doing, guys? We call it, this is a brush, but if you were doing concrete, it's a broom finish. Like if you're brooming sidewalk or other types of concrete finishes. It gives it traction. Okay, now let's blend that in with our broom. And okay, there it is. 4 indoor outdoor planters. Didn't require a lot of material at all. I'm happy with it. I'm not gonna say it's a work of art, but it's functional, and we've taken some styrofoam and made it permanent. It's gonna be used permanently. It's not going into the landfill. We've got a cement coated styrofoam 4-hole planter, or whatever you want to call it, quad planter or whatever. But we didn't do any pouring. We just applied it by a margin trowel. The inside I did by hand. Got little drain holes in there, you can see little holes poked in. Steph found some Joann's paints, so she's got a bunch of these. Some of them, they were broke, but there's still stuff in there. I'm just looking at some of the colors, like there's purple and whatnot. I don't know a lot about colors. I don't know what's going to be right or wrong, but I'm going to pick a color out of these that I wouldn't pick. What color are we going to use on this? Yay. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use folk art, and I'm going to use baby pink. I feel like this is like a decision, like a rough decision for me. So I want to try to do stuff that I normally wouldn't do. Let's do this. Okay, you guys ready for some baby pink? Because here it comes. That thing's not moving. Look at it. And I wonder if I'm supposed to dampen the surface. I don't know. But here we go. Yeah, look at my brush stroke. I don't know what I feel about this one, but with the right plant in it, maybe I'd like it even more. But right now, I'm not going to judge this thing till it's done. It's easy to look at it now and say, hey, that looks different, to be kind. I don't hate it or like it right now. I'm just trying to be open to it. I'm open to you. Actually, if I do one coat like this all the way around, see how much paint I got left. That'll be okay if it's... I don't hate it at all. I don't hate you, baby pink. When baby pink rolled into town, everybody was looking at her. But baby pink didn't care. She held her head high. Walked right down the middle of the street. She wasn't trying to hide nothing. Yeah, I'm here. And I'm baby pink. People turn their nose up at baby pink in the beginning. But over time, they grew to respect her independence. Or his independence, I don't know. And her confidence. She was living her life. She wasn't living somebody else's. Time went by, the town grew to love Baby Pink. And one day, she has disappeared just as fast as she came to town. She left town. Come on, Baby Pink. Can't wait to hear the comments. Or should I say, read the comments. Cannot believe that I'm using Baby Pink. It's okay, Baby Pink. No offense to you. I don't mind it. I think what it is when you put some of yourself into something, you find something about it to like, because you're already giving part of yourself. And I don't hate myself, so I kind of like some of it. Know what I mean? Take a look at our finished product here, guys. It's a folk art Baby Pink. I'm not on the fence about it anymore. I like that we put a coat of cement on styrofoam, and I like that we used Baby Pink in all her glory. But let me know what you guys think. I like it. Makes me feel good looking at it. And you guys know those plants aren't real. And you also know I do not have any skills at displaying it. I just kind of shove it in there. But I think I got lucky because there's a splash of pink, and it looks like Baby Pink on those white imitation flowers. I'm using the materials that I have. Again, everything's free. Flowers came out from dumpsters. The styrofoam, the acrylic paint, cement was given to me. So the only thing I've invested is my time, and it was well spent because I enjoyed it. And every time I do these, I learn something new. But I'm digging it. Until next time, enjoy your life.